Hello beautiful people, this is Julia from Avalon Rituals. Thank you so much for tuning in to your reading for February 2021. I'm going to lay out the Lenormand for you, and this is going to be a large spread where we will have a look into every area of life. So the classics are love, relationships, and of course work. There will always be a female in this deck, which is this person here, this card. No matter if you are a man or a woman, this card will represent you. While the gentleman in the deck will represent your love interest, maybe even a friend or a mate, depending on the situation. So just if you don't know the Lenormand, I will also guide you through the Lenormand. Like I've said, they're going to be like 36 cards now on the table, so it's quite a big reading. Another thing is that I needed to take a break. So for everybody who's already on the channel for quite a while, so sorry for not posting for I think like 4 months or something like that, but I really needed to take care of my German YouTube channel, which is called Weil du schön bist. Just in case you speak German as well, you can also check this out. And now I am slowly getting into the Avalon Rituals channel again, and I'm so happy to be able to do the readings also in English, because a lot of my friends are speaking English, so I'm really happy to be able to do the readings now again for everybody who can't understand German. What I want to do, therefore, because I'm just like slowly diving in, I have decided to start with doing the readings for the earth signs, for the fire signs, etc. in one package. And I do think that at some point it might split again, that every zodiac will get a single reading. But that's what you're gonna get so far here. And before we start now with the reading, I just want to clear the energies a little bit. If you like, you can use this opportunity for yourself to clear your energies. So if you like, you can take a deep breath into your belly. Feel the energy moving and flowing into your body, releasing all the tension and negative, low vibrational energies. And then breathe them all out. Take another deep breath into your belly and breathe all the negative and low vibrational energies, all the tension out. And take another deep breath. Feel with every breath you relax more. You feel more aligned, more centered, and in balance. All right. So I will give the cards a little shuffle. What are the messages for February 2021 for the earth signs, Capricorn, Taurus and Virgo? Okay, let's go. I think I'm going to place this somewhere else so I have space. Okay, we start with the fish, and there is you already. Wow, oh my god, this looks already amazing. I know many of you don't know what's here, but I can oh, hallelujah. I can tell you, this is good. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Oh my god, I'm so excited for you guys. So I will just lay out all of the cards. This is your card. This is the card for love. This is the card for work. So you just know already where the main cards are. We do have the ring here, the key, the lilies, clover and coffin. I'm just gonna start saying all those card names just in case you know already the Lenormand and wonder what these cards are. Sun and Snake, the Scythe. Thank you, Emma, in case you're watching this, for telling me how to say the word scythe. Oh my god, that was so difficult for me as a German. So this is the gentleman. This is your love interest or the person you're dealing with. Then we have a house, we have a child. Obviously, the thing with the Lenormand is that if you lay out the large spread, you always have all of the cards in one spread. But each card can have several meanings depending on where it lies and related to the connection to the other cards that are around them. Or sometimes if you have a specific question, that would also already change some of the meanings, because then you know that a specific card is definitely the energy of whatever it is you're asking about. So let's just pull these a little bit more down, because I want you to really see all of them. Whoop. Oh, okay, I think. Well, I can't get it. Let me just check. Perfect. Great. All right, now you see all of the cards here. And what I want to do is let's tune into your energy. You are in the house of luck. So this is the house of the clover. So there is a situation in your life that is going to get better. Something that is going to be more easy for you. Something that gets a little bit lighter. So that's already a very good position for you. We see the fish here. The fish can talk about finances. And especially since we are using now the cards that are just around you, we could see that there is success in financial matters. Because the star talks about many things, but in this term here, I would say there's probably some money coming in, and like also it feels like a very abundant, successful energy coming in for you. And maybe that is even the thing that makes you feel lighter. Beautiful energy here. Also, the fish can stand for the soul and emotions. So there might be something flowing in, like that is actually another meaning, that there could come in a new flow into your life. An abundant flow, a stream that is going to be very successful. It could be full of spiritual energy here, full of success energy. And the star is even a dream coming true or a wish coming true. So like I've said, this is why I was so excited at the beginning of the reading, because this is just like, it's like there is, it missing the words now, but it couldn't be any better here with those cards. And if I now go a little bit further and I take this card also into consideration, we do also have clarity related to love here. We have success in love, or a dream coming true related to your love life, to your emotions, to something that is very close to your heart. It could be that something is clearing up for you and you feel more stable. You're gonna feel more secure within yourself. That could be something here as well. The star is also in the house of the ship, which we see the ship here. I do feel like I need a magic wand, by the way, to really be like, maybe I should get a wand for the next readings with a little crystal on top, and then I can just point towards the cards. Anyways, so there's a ship. This ship, so the star in the house of the ship is like, what are you longing for? So you are longing for the star, which is maybe you are longing for this wish fulfillment. Maybe you're longing for a certain spiritual development or some clarity. But like I've said, I do feel, just with the cards that are next to you, I do feel like it's coming. We have the ship here in the house of the flowers. Flowers is something that comes in like a surprise, something very positive. So there might be a surprising journey, which, because you could also see the ship very literal. But also, again, this could be something, let me see, something you're longing for, something that is far away with the ship. Could be someone or something that is far away, something in a foreign country or a long distance situation that we see here. This, by the way, could mean that there, let me see. Okay, so many informations coming in. This could also mean that there is like some sort of business related to people that are not at your immediate environment, because we have the fish related to finances, and then we have the ship, which is again people who are not at your place. There seems to be a decision, maybe an opportunity coming in, and a decision where something is going to move forward. And since this is here into the house of the fish, I do feel like this whole thing here feels to me, if I really read the energy of everything, like there is some sort of opportunity or decisions to be made, maybe something that comes in quite suddenly that is related to wish fulfillment, things you're longing for, growth and development. And I do feel like there's really a really abundant energy around you, and something coming in, a new flow coming into your life, and that is super beautiful. Talking about a new flow, the key word here is new. You are mirrored onto the child. So actually there seems to be some sort of new beginning here. That could be related to the public, to a group, might be related to communication, might be related to something that is really busy, to talking, because we have the birds here. What I do now is is that right? No, that wasn't right. Sorry. Communication, nevertheless, is actually true though, because what I just did was I mirrored the card, but I apparently wasn't in the right lane. So this card is not falling onto this, but there's something very interesting with this lane, which I'm going to talk in a second. The lady falls onto the letter. So again, the card, this is a card of communication, also of other things, but this is definitely communication as well. So there is new communication coming in here. Like something really, you know what, the energy that I get for you guys is that something is gonna come in that is going to bring a change, a positive change, a new beginning, something that gets lighter. There might be new contracts coming in for you. That is changing something for you for the better. It might be communication with a very specific person that is changing something. But whatever this is, I do feel really a very strong, abundant energy for all the earth signs here. And that's incredible. We do have the moon in your house, and the moon can talk about the subconscious. It can also talk about emotions and intuition, especially with the other cards that I have around you. I do feel like there's a lot, like you have a strong sense of intuition. I do feel like most of you guys are probably also very spiritual and working with these energies. The moon also talks about the subconscious and the psyche. So there might be something, especially when I look at the cards around this moon card, where there is some sort of conflict in your psyche, which could be related to, I want to say, your love interest here. So if that is not your love interest, it could be a specific person. So, and actually this is true because this is the house of the gentleman, right? So we do have, there is some sort of conflict that is related to this other person. Let me see, there's actually around the moon. Okay, so there is quite around the, let's say, the psyche here, your subconscious energies, your psyche and your emotions. There is a little bit of a conflict energy because of actually several things. So it started out very good here, and when I now have a look onto the moon, which is in your house, I do see here some conflict, nervousness and stress. So there could be some emotional conflict or conflict that is in your psyche, in your subconscious, maybe something you're working on here. That could be related to love, because the moon is also mirrored onto the love. Though I do feel like something is definitely gonna clear up related to your love life, and you're gonna feel more stable. Also, oh my god, there are so many informations for you guys. I guess it's because it's like 3 signs in one. This is going to be a little bit of a reading, so I hope you have some tea and cake or whatever you want to have, because I guess it's going to be a longer reading. The bear is also talking about your strength, and the strength in this the strength is in your house of the moon. So there is something coming in. First of all, I feel like strong intuition is coming in. Also, I feel like there is something related to your psyche, your subconscious, where there is a certain strength needed, and the strength here is the key, because the key is in the house of the bear. You see, this is how it is all connected. So I just love it. It's amazing, this Lenormand. So stress, nervousness. We do see there is some sort of, how do you say it? Do you say distrust? Some situation where you may be a little bit like, no, is this right? Is this wrong? You worry about this because some things are not clear yet in a certain situation. We also have the snake here. The snake can stand for healing though, so that's a good aspect. But also the snake can stand for another woman. And when we see those energies here, what could be a part of this situation is that there is another woman involved with this other person. But do you see what's between them? The size. So there's like a cut. There's a cut between them, and they are both looking in different direction. But somehow this seems still to be related to maybe your emotional stress that you feel. The other thing is that this could simply be some sort of complications and delays also related to this thing. So I do feel you're going to work a lot with your subconscious, with your psyche, or with your deep emotions, which is a beautiful thing, because this also means like you're going to clear some stuff. This is not just, oh yeah, it's conflict and it's all shit. It's more like, no, this is clearing out the conflict here, the conflict energy. Those energies that are surrounding the moon, it's let me just see. I mean, luckily it's not the coffin that is next to it, I have to say, because I think that would be very depressing. But there is something nagging like in this situation here. And it might be related here to clearing out some things. Emotional stability could be a thing here as well. Maybe you are also working on your emotional stability, which again would be the thing that we see here. And again, this is a key situation. So that's interesting. Let's have another look. What I want to, oh wow, yeah, just look at this. If I do the knighting, I do see the clover, the sun, and the tree. Again, I do see this conflicting energy here, but I do see there is so much luck. I want to say luck is on your side. The clover is luck, things that are getting more easy, and you are in the house of the clover. Remember, this was what I said straight at the beginning. The sun is the best card in the deck. You can see how this golden energy is just like radiating. It's just like, bam, I'm here. This is success, this is happiness, and this is shining onto you here. Very, very good. And also, this is the tree. The tree is inner strength. It's also growth. So I do feel like there is a lot of abundant energy coming in, personal development, spiritual development, a lot of luck. Things will get easier for you in February, even though you might have a few things you're working through, though I do have to say probably we're never done, right? When you have gone through the first thing or the one thing, then the next thing just pops up. So we're always like some sort of work in progress. But also, like I've said, if I have a look at those cards, again, it's a positive change. Things are getting lighter for you guys. There are some unclarities around some lessons you need to learn, but I do feel like some lessons are also ending. So there are some karmic conflicts and burdens that are very likely to end here, which is really great. I want to say this as well. Let's have a look around the card of the heart. There is, let me see, we do have some blockages here. So it might be that some, and the tree, so a growth might be blocked. Or let's say, what I do like to say for the mountain is to call it a challenge, because if it is a blockage, then it's like, oh my God, I can't get over it. But if you say a challenge, then it's like, you know what, you can walk onto this mountain. It just takes a lot of effort, but it's just the way it is. It's not. So let's say it's a challenge. And we do have some movement. Maybe there is a meeting coming in. That could be something. Some movement, some action that is going to take place that is related to the growth. Maybe to the growth of love, something that is growing strong, that is growing stable. But also we have some, I would say, resistance and challenges here that are related exactly to those things. Stability, both cards can talk about stability here. But again, things will clear. There might even be a wish fulfillment coming in related to your heart. So yes, there might be still some blockages. It could also mean that your heart is blocked, or that there's some sort of, something that you're working through where you have still a blockage related to growth or stability. That could be something. But again, I do also feel like it's a time for clearing out. This is the energy that I'm getting. Clearing out old emotional stuff. In the house of love, we do have the book. So the book is about learning. It might be that you will learn a lot through love and things that are dear to your heart. It could also mean that you start to, especially with a child in the house of the book, maybe you start to study something that your heart really loves to do. Maybe you are like doing a course or anything. That could be something as well, or learning something through love or in love. Also, the book can sometimes stand for something that is hidden, like hidden knowledge. So there might be something hidden in your love life that you might not be able to see yet. Though, yeah, the energies around the book are not bad, I have to say. When we see, okay, what's around the book, everything is a very positive aspect here around the book. So I wouldn't say that there's something really bad or anything. What I want to do next, let me see. So I've done, sometimes I just need to check where I have been so far. Let's have a look onto this person here. Who is he or she, if you are watching as a man? There are some decisions related to this person. Okay, let me see. Those cards here would mean that there are challenges in this relationship, but also there is the key. So there are solutions, new insights coming in. This could mean several things, especially with the cards next to the person. The flowers can indicate someone who's very creative, very beautiful, artistic. It could also mean a surprise, something, or like a gift, or being appreciated. The scythe can mean something that happens suddenly. So maybe there's suddenly the man or woman in your life very appreciating you or giving you a surprise, some sort of surprise. Could be an invitation, could be a date, could be a meeting. The scythe can also stand for something that is sharp. So maybe this is also a person who's a little bit sharp sometimes, or that there are some sort of, let me see, some sort of pain or wound. How would you say this? I'm just trying to translate the German word, Verletzung, injury. Ah, yes, that's what we say in Germany. Injury that. Although I don't feel like that's the right word to say in English. Anyway, so this could be just the energy of something suddenly coming in, or maybe some sort of pain related to this person, with this person. We do have the moon here. So again, this emotional stress or psychic stress here, not psychic, the stress in the psyche, very much related also to this person. Not that this is the cause of the stress, because we also need to look deeper. Where is it coming from? But again, this is changing. There is a positive change coming. So especially when I look from here to there, which if you have these cards, you could also say basically that this is the, if we now have a look onto the situation with this person, we do see that this is the past, the present, the future. So what's in the past with this situation? There are wounds, emotional, maybe even a cutting off energy, and there are blockages if I now read it like this. There are so many ways to read this, guys. It's incredible. And then we do have here a little bit of nervousness and stress maybe, or communication related to the relationship. And then we do have the stork here in the future. So there's a really, really positive change coming and a solution related to this person that might also be related to the decision, actually. This person also is thinking about a relationship and to announce something in the relationship or to make something public. Also very interesting. And if I now have a look, let me see. There is one thing, because the ring is in the house of the fox. And like I've said earlier already, it seems to be like there is some sort of questioning, like, is this right, is this wrong, can I trust this? Or is it like the fox always or could stand for the word being cautious? It's like, okay, that's a relationship, but still be a little bit cautious about it. In the further environment, and now we have quite a lot of cards here. Okay, this person, something is growing related to the work life, or maybe the stability is growing. So there's growth happening with this person. There's also some sort of communication that, or mature communication, or communication that will bring things into peace and balance. Let me just see what else I got. There are some conflicts related to this person and something that is nagging on the person, but that might be simply, hoopala, what's, oh no, the lady fell off. But that might be related to the anchor, because the mice are in the house of the anchor. So there might be something nagging or maybe some worry related to stability or work of this person. That might also be the conflict for this person. But then also I do see the bear here with this like strength, dominance, and it seems very powerful. So this energy here of this person could be quite mature and powerful here. All right, let's see what else. Oh yeah, the work life. Since we already talked about work, I do want to have a look around the work here. So the heart and the anchor tells me that you're doing something that you really love to do, and if you don't do this, then this is definitely the advice to that you need to do something that you really love to do related to work. We do have the garden here, so it might be that you're doing something related to the public or a group, or that I have just remembered. I just wanted to do the mirroring here as well. So it might be that you do something related to the public, a group, or that a certain amount, a certain environment plays a role here. For some of you, that could be related to some sort of events. That's all what the garden is about. Something seems to be a little bit challenging here. There is growth, but maybe this growth comes in a little bit like a challenge, or we have maybe with the ring here, a partnership that is a little bit, there are some sort of partnerships related to your work life that are a little bit challenging or maybe a little bit blocked, which could be related to the public situation here. But things will clear. I do feel things will clear for you. This feels also like a clearing energy. And we do have the moon again. That could simply mean that you are also working with your intuitive gifts, with your psychic abilities. Maybe you're working even with women, because the moon, of course, is the woman energy. So that could be something as well. There might be something nagging on you also for you, because of course this is your spread. So there might be something nagging on you related to work or stability. But again, I do feel like things are going to clear up for you quite a lot. And what I didn't do, by the way, I didn't mirror this gentleman here. So we do have a lot of success. Okay, so that's interesting, because we saw this emotional stress here, and we saw that there is something in the past with this person, but this person is also looking into the future, and it seems like this person is really looking onto positive changes, and which is really, really good. And we do see here's a very strong, successful, happy relationship. Maybe this is work related. Maybe this is a friendship. Maybe this is even a love relationship. That could be anything here. We do have the moon though, so there might be something emotionally with this person. We do have it's the rider in this deck, the Cavalier, which talks about movement. So maybe this person is going to come in. Maybe there are some actions you are going to take, a meeting or a message coming in. All right, let me see what else. It was quite a lot already, wasn't it? Oh yes, I remember. The garden. The garden here is mirrored onto the tower, the birds and the star. So I do feel like a lot of you guys could be... I have two meanings for this that come to mind immediately. Some of you might be working alone or independently, related to the public. Even this, like also the star, there might be like a lot of things happening for you related to the public. You're self-employed, you're successful, success is coming in. Maybe this is a spiritual group, you're working spiritually. Maybe you have a lot to do. It might even be that this is a bit stressful here every now and then, but this is a very powerful connection to working self-employed with the public or leading a group or being successful in the public in whatever way. The other thing is that the tower could also mean something related to something very official. That could be the government, that could be like an office. So if you have anything, or not a lawyer, but where do you go? Well, those kind of, like all those official dry things. And it might be that there is a situation that is related somehow also to the public, or to a certain group, more like the public, where there is a little bit of stress involved in the situation. Maybe you're waiting for something to arrive. Maybe you're waiting for a letter to arrive, or the yes and go for something to arrive. With the star, it seems like it's gonna come in. So there will be clarity in this situation. All right, people. I think actually we are done with the reading after almost 33 minutes. And I do think we have the main energies now. There is something to work through here related to the emotional life, but there is a lot of abundant energy coming in, a lot of luck, things are getting lighter. So that's really, really beautiful. So I hope you have a great month, all the earth signs here. Thank you for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please like, subscribe or comment. What else do I need to say? Oh, I'm on Instagram. So I'm gonna write my Instagram account below this video. Also on the 1st of every month and on the 15th of every month, I'm opening up a few readings on my website. So since the 1st of February is almost here, you might want to go to the link in the description box, which is the Avalon Rituals website, and just check it out if you like to have a private reading. There will be new readings online on the 1st of February. Is there anything else? I don't think so. I think now I have said everything that you need to say as a YouTuber at the end of each video. Thank you for watching. See you next time. And I'm so glad to be back. And thank you for everyone who's still here. And thank you for everybody who is joining in to the Avalon Rituals crew. So have a blessed day, guys.